Stop writing. When you say stop writing, are you talking about John Jones?
What?
Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I felt like I wanted to go through a little rabbit hole. So one evening, after I'm finishing up my 200 rep one-arm push-ups, I get a notification on my phone, and it's from my grandma, and she's telling me not to watch this movie, which is called Deliverance. She then tells me why I shouldn't, and the reason was, watching it causes a portal to hell to be opened in your room, or on your screen or wherever, and it lets demons come and haunt your house. Which flabbergasted me. Sounded like some stupid, what you call it, spam mails. You know, like the stupid chain mails. So it sounded like one of those. And I was like, wow, Grandma, what? What are you talking about? So, out of pure curiosity, I looked and I did a little deep dive into the movie. Found out that there's a lot of people saying the same thing on TikTok. And it's just creating fear mongering and stuff. And it's now I understand why my grandma told me not to watch it, because she thought it was true and got scared. So this is why I want to talk about it and like clear some things out. So maybe this video can help you out. But first, we do got a sponsor. This video is sponsored by Karth OF. Are you tired of watching gay? Okay, I can't say that. Are you tired of watching gay? Bro. Jesus, what am I saying? Are you tired of watching gay porn and want to spice up your fur fix with some raunchy, manly men? Then look no further for Karth OF. If you click on the link in the bio right now, you see a whole variety of things from video and Pico foreplay to skillet camgirl sesh. It get wet in there. So make sure you click on that link with only one hand and be amazed and awe as your IP get leaked. So yeah, click the link now. Alright, you know. So I stumbled upon this rabbit hole by complete accident after looking at the Deliverance movie controversy, which is basically saying, oh, don't watch this movie or you'll open a portal to hell and the demons will come out and haunt your house. But I'll talk about that later. We had to cover why someone would believe this. I'm gonna briefly summarize the movie because it's not what I want to talk about, but I feel like I should just to give context on anything that's referenced in the movie from the controversy. So the whole movie is based on a true story, quote unquote. Can't really tell if everything in the story was true, cause I mean, can't really prove possessions on that. I don't know. I've never seen any proof. The real person that was going through all this, her name was Latoya Ammons. The haunting occurred in November 2011 in her Indiana home, which is haunted by the way, with her 3 children and her mother Rosa. During this period, very strange things started to happen to the family, like kids waking up with bruises all over, um, swarms of big black horseflies in the dead of winter randomly spawning in the house. I didn't even say spawn, but they ended up just finding them in the house or in the background, just a swarm of them, disgusting apparently. According to Latoya, her daughter was seen levitating over her bed when she was sleeping. The daughter claims she never remembered that or doesn't remember that. They've been air yeeted, they've been thrown outdoors, they've been thrown out windows, and I believe the youngest son had baby powder poured over his head, which we do have a clip of. So I'm gonna show you guys that. So yeah, they were really going through it. Latoya was suffering from substance abuse, particularly drinking, also smoking, I believe. And having these things happen to the kids and her made it look like she was harming the kids and having like blanked out drunken rages, which ended up making her lose custody of the children, unfortunately. Surprisingly enough, Latoya and Rose did not give up. They kept going. They wanted to win those kids back. So instead of just laying down defeat, they got up and they met up with a reverend. And this reverend was named Michael Magnot, who later did 3 exorcisms on Latoya. On a bright side, Rosa was good. She claims when she was born, she was protected from evil. And I'm assuming that makes her immune to everything. Because during the whole haunting at the Indiana house, she was never affected. Like the demon, like left her alone. So I'm assuming that with her protection, she can negate demon powers, which to me sounds cool as fuck, or at least funny to me. Because basically, she can kind of use her powers like Asta. She literally is Asta, but black, and that's foreskin, which makes her better, in my opinion. So they end up getting a good ending. Once she ended up getting exercise, she feels like she's no longer possessed, and the kids feel like, or at least the kids never got any harm after this exorcism happened. So they end up moving back or to a new home in Indiana somewhere. They just started living happily ever after. And that's where the deliverance is. Literally everything I said is in the movie, or at least reference or part in the movie. So yeah, that's my little summary. Go fuck yourself. Now let's get into the weird conspiracy about this movie.
I am urging every single one of you to keep that movie out of your household. I am quite literally urging every single one of you to not even play that movie in your damn presence.
Listen, I don't care what you do not watch this movie Deliverance. This movie is pure demonic.
There's a movie out right now called The Deliverance, and it's quite the talk in the Christian community, even though it's not a Christian movie.
Hi guys, so I watched the movie The Deliverance yesterday without listening to the reviews.
If you are a Christian, do not watch horror films. Do not watch The Deliverance on Netflix. That is not a Christian movie. That was not made by Christian people.
So if you're going to get offended, if you got something negative to say about what I'm about to say, I'm so pissed off right now. I am either going to delete it or I may even block you altogether, because this is how pissed off I am at the devil. What is entertaining you about fear? What is entertaining you about demons? What is entertaining you about the darkness that you are watching? The devil think we playing games with him.
Hold on, I just got out of the shower. There's some juice on the table.
Take your time.
You want to explain to me what you're doing here?
I came looking for booty.
You came looking for sex with an underage boy?
Oh, no, I ain't come looking for no little boys. I ain't got no milk, no cookies, nothing. I came looking for man's butt.
A man's butt? Excuse me?
Oh, I know who you are, Chris Hansen. But see, I calls you Chris Handsome. I watch your TV show all the time. Now, I tell you what, I like you, and I want you. Now, we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
Well, I don't think you and I will be doing anything any kind of way.
Okay, I see you choosing the hard way.
Okay, cut. Get this guy out.
You don't make me ruin that butt, no, Chris. I'm a warrior.
From those clips you've seen, you can tell that their whole goal is to spread these around and get people talking about it and create fear mongering by saying buzzwords that get people worked up without any evidence to back it up.
As someone who actually had aspired to be a filmmaker and really wanted to be in the industry, really wanted to write, really wanted to create, and was surrounded by people who were in the industry and were very close to very high-ranking directors and writers in the industry. These were not just nobodies. They themselves said and have said to me personally that if you want to be in this industry, if you want to create, that you have to be a little insane. And you have to come into agreement with that. Another person actually told me that one of the main reasons he wanted to be in film and write and direct is because it was a form of mind control. Now, these are not just little people in the film industry. They are in the industry.
From watching her TikToks, all I got was, let movie bad, all movies bad. Christians no watch bad movies, which is goofy. Like, come on, they're just entertainment. They're just something to watch to pass the time. If it scares you, doesn't, whatever. Something, something fun. She brings up the fact that she knows some people who are in the higher ups that has done bad things, like even more bad things than she's described in that video I just showed you. Just kind of concerning to me. Why are you friends with those people if you know they've done those bad things? Why don't you report them? Why don't you do anything? So during this guy's video, he seemed very bothered by the movie but he did have some good points and some disagreeable points. Like how he said making stuff look too realistic is damn near the exact same thing. For example, making a pentagram look authentic is actually going to activate it and curse everybody on set. Uh, that is obviously false. Just think of it like this: a wig on a girl's head. It looks real, but snatch that off, and then, yeah, it's not there. It's fake. It's just props, bro. Like, come on. But there are some people on TikTok who are actually using their brains and actually do know it's just a movie and it's not that deep.
Here's a movie with an all-black cast, with the exception of Glenn Close, obviously, if you saw it. And people are legit making TikToks telling people not to watch it. I've never seen anybody talk badly about The Conjuring, which is an all-white cast, The Exorcist, Paranormal Activity franchise. Y'all never boycott movies that have to do with demonic forces. But let us have The Deliverance, which is a great story, a true story that has to be told. And people are placing fear, their own religious fears, onto others, and not realizing that they are truly causing problem for actors and the family themselves.
To piggyback off what she said, it is strange to go after this movie alone and not other horror movies, especially some of the ones I've seen. And I've seen some worse ones, like Not Safe for Life films. And I think those films actually curse me. It's also messed up for everyone who worked their ass off just to not get paid enough because the movie didn't gross enough money from the people fear-mongering and boycotting the movie. All because someone wanted to project their fears into a movie. Pussies. I personally don't like the movie, but I'm not gonna say it's a terrible movie. It still looks like a good movie. I've seen clips of it, seen snippets of it. Great acting, great cinematography. Everything is good. Everything is great. It's just not my cup of tea. Now into the little rabbit hole I was talking about that I've been luring to. The little AI incident. It's not even an incident. It's kind of stupid. I'm gonna breeze through it. I'm not gonna really talk much about it. As you're seeing right now, some of the videos that I can show you, or at least just a thumbnail, is I'm not gonna watch it. It's like rage baiting you, trying to make you click on it so they can get revenue for it. So yeah, I'm cool. I'm not clicking on this trash. You can if you want. It's up to you guys. Oh, well, there's one that does look somewhat interesting to watch.
I'm sorry that you were never told this about hell. If a person goes to hell, they have not one, and I mean not one way of escape from this torture. It's not like prison where you can try to escape, but you're there for all of eternity. And if you notice your heart is beating a little faster than normal, it's probably because you think you're gonna go to hell. If you don't want to go there, click the pin linked in comments and subscribe.
Okay, yeah, I think this guy's a troll, 100%. There's no way he's being legit. This has gotta be a troll. It's gotta be a troll. Yeah, look at this slot machine. Yeah, I knew it was a troll. But I mean, hey, get that money, guy. Do what you gotta do. Get that bag. I'm trying to do the same thing. So that's all I got for this video. I didn't go deep into the rabbit hole because I didn't care much to go further. But I hope y'all enjoyed the... What? I guess I missed a video. What the fuck is this? What is that? This shit looks worse than hell. Alright, I'm out.